Going on YouTube, Cloverbell's here back with another Scarlet Violet video. Second upload of the day, by the way, fresh off of the release of the DLC. And again, this was a rental team uploaded by Kevin from Pokesports. So shout outs to Kevin for providing the team. This is a Blood Moon Ursaluna squad. And again, I usually don't do videos like this where, you know, we try out an early rental just because it's not legal on the ranked ladder yet. But at the very least, you know, I'm excited to try it out. So we're going to hop into some casual games. And see if we can, you know, get some cool wins with this Ursaluna team. Now, again, the team itself is just relatively standard, you know, with, you know, Dragonite Chien-Pao combination with Heatran, Flutter Mane, and Cresselia. You know, with the Cresselia having the Ice Beam tech move is going to be relatively nice there. But the Ursaluna, Tera Fairy Moonblast is quite nice, along with Hyper Voice here, you know, as a normal stat move. And then Blood Moon, we get to see the cool animation with it, so hopefully we get to get that off. And then Earth Power, right, for good damage. And then, you know, it has an Assault Vest for a little bit more survivability, which is great. And paired with Cresselia, you know, it's relatively difficult to remove. And then at the same time, you know, you just have good stuff surrounding it, right? You know what you're gonna get with Flutter Mane and Heatran as two other special attackers, and then Dragonite and Chien-Pao, you know, just doing their thing. So hopefully we can get some cool wins with this Blood Moon Ursaluna early on the casual ladder. And again, if this is a team that you want to try, or you know, pick up the rental, or if you're interested in team building, you know, your own Ursaluna squad, feel free to sub to the channel with a tier 3 sub. We're going to be doing a lot of team building, you know, because we have a lot of new mons that we want to use now that the DLC is officially out and released. We've got regionals coming up for Regulation E, so a lot of people have booked team building sessions with me already, which is great. But now, again, you can do that as well. If you just go into the video description or in the pinned comment, there is a link to join the channel with the tier 3 sub and get some team building help with the mon that you want to use, you know, now that the DLC is out. All right, but without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Okay, we got Trishan here, and he's playing... that looks like Jirachi, and there's the new Empoleon, right? And then there's Tyranitar and Gliscor. She also gets Crabhammer. Okay. Alright, not quite the team I was expecting, but I am on casual, so let's see how we're gonna do this. Do I just simply set up Trick Room and then go ham with this thing? I think we could do that. I think... How do I beat the Empoleon, actually? Let me think about this. I could just simply use Chien-Pao here with Dragonite in the back. That could be a play. I think, honestly, you know, even Flutter Mane looks really good here as an option. So what I probably want to do, let's go press Ursaluna here. All right, let's go Flutter Mane in the back. Right, and then do I just simply go Heatran here? I think Heatran would be ideal. You know, there's a lot of skill coverage there, so having our own fire type is gonna be pretty good. Tell me this has Heat Wave. Okay, good. That's all I needed to know. All right, good job, Kevin. All right, let's do it. Let's leave Dragonite Chien-Pao behind here. We don't want to be giving any of his physical monster boosts there. And let's see if the Blood Moon Ursaluna can do a lot of the early damage in the early get-go. Okay, what is this? All right, Tyranitar and Lucario. Okay. All right, good news is we should be able to get Trick Room. Bad news is, can the Cresselia, can the Ursaluna actually get away with something here? Okay, I think I can take everything here. Like, I can Earth Power and do very good damage right from the get-go. I could do it against Heatran. I could do it against this thing. I mean, we do have a Flutter Mane in the back. I think I want to just get rid of the Lucario, in all honesty. So let's do that. Let's go with a Stab, Earth Power here, and let's try and set up the Trick Room here. Alright, I think that would benefit us quite a bit here. So there's the Aura Sphere. Goes into the Ursaluna. Okay, could have easily protected that slot. So he splits up his attack, which I think is incorrect. Probably should have decided to double up the Cresselia there. Alright, maybe even stop us from getting the KO. Alright, so there is the Focus Sash here. So here's the Trick Room. So we get that going for us. Alright. And of course we have to suffer at the hands of Sand Chip damage, but again, you know, we're still in a pretty good spot. I think even Hyper Voice here makes a lot of sense. Technically speaking, he could even, I don't think Bullet Punch picks up here. Again, just a little bit of chip damage out of on the Tyranitar here, and then simply Lunar Blessing from the Cresselia here would be my guess here. And now he has to make a choice. Does he Tera the Tyranitar or does he let it die? Alright, he's going for the extremes here. That's nowhere going to be enough damage here. So here's Hyper Voice damage. Alright, that's good chip into the Tyranitar, of course. Alright, and this should be a Lunar Blessing here. Able to heal ourselves back up. And this should put us out of range from Tyranitar unless this thing gets some strange super effective move against the... there's another crunch here. Alright, into Cresselia. I'm sorry, into Ursaluna. Oh, wow. Oh, and he gets a defense drop. That's big. It's actually important. Okay. Alright, what is this? There is the Empoleon. That's probably going to take more priority more than anything. He brought everything against this. I still want to Earth Power this slot. You know, again, we have the Flutter Mane in the back for that. So, thing is, how slow are we? We should be slower than the... Yeah, we are. So that's in a way good news. So let's click Earth Power again, and once again let's click. We could even click Helping Hand Earth Power, but again, there is the chance that he does Terastallize here, right? So let me just keep healing and keep staying above health here. Swaps the Tyranitar, that's okay. Goes into the Gliscor. Alright, so Earth Power coming out here into the Empoleon, and down it goes. So good damage here from the Blood Moon Ursaluna, and that looks like a target for the signature move. Alright, if you know what I mean. And I don't even think he can break the Ursaluna here. It's relatively bulky. Alright, back out comes Tyranitar. Like, I wasn't even going for the turn. Toxic Orb is a thing. But hopefully Heatran and Flutter Mane should be able to wrap things up in the back here, especially against this T-Char. So he doesn't get to reset Sand, so once the Sand expires, Flutter Mane should be able to pick up. He did not use his Tera yet, so I think now we just go for the Blood Moon here. And again, just, you know, probably keep clicking Lunar Blessing. How does he break the Cresselia here? I don't think he can. Unless he doubles, right? But then what are you doubling? Either way, I'm going to get some healing or some damage. That's even better because, again, I'm not going for the Tyranitar here. It's not a threat. We have the Flutter Mane in the back. Blood Mold, that's a great animation. Ooh, okay. That is a very, very good animation. I like that. So we can't use that move next turn, which is totally fine, right? Because we have Moonblast and Earth Power to click, which I'm totally fine clicking into Tyranitar here. Yeah, we just totally disrespected the Tyranitar the entire game. We don't really care about, you know, the Sand and the damage, ideally, right? And now we can just... This thing gets access to Moonblast. That's actually so funny. You know, just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and Tera, and let's go ahead and click Moonblast here. I think that would be kind of funny here. And then just a little bit of damage, a little bit more. Let's click Helping Hand here. All right, here we go. Terastallization. All right, here we go. Tera Fairy Blood Moon Ursaluna. All right. Blood Moon Ursaluna. All right, here we go. Helping Hand. All right, clap the hands. And here is the Tera Fairy Moonblast. Is this going to be enough? Let's see. Oh my goodness, it is enough. Tyranitar, I'm sorry. You had your fun. You had your fun. But this was a straight Cresselia Ursaluna sweep. All right, so GG's to our opponent. And, you know, there is the patented special attacking combo. Hold fire. Oh my goodness. He basically has a regulation A team, and then he just slapped on the Uber from Violet. Okay. Alright. Not gonna lie, Dragonite Chien-Pao looks pretty good here. So does Trick Room for that matter. Like, tell me how he stops Cress Ursaluna right now. Because, you know, I got fairy coverage for a lot of his stuff. And I have Earth Power. Intimidate is not going to matter against Urs. I guess he brings in Gyarados, right? But, you know, we can chip that down with Farigiraf. So, like, literally, I'm just going to do this. Right? And then... This is a dragon, right? So we'll bring in Chien-Pao and Dragonite. And that's it. We're going to leave Flutter and Heatran behind here. We'll do it like this. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. Alright. So, the plan, get Trick Room, click the cool animation button. Miraidon and Cyclizar. Oh my goodness. Alright, you already know what that thing's going to do. He's going to, you know, pivot out. And again, there's the Heatran engine. We do have ice coverage for that, so that's pretty good. Now, he does have... I don't know if he has... But either way, let me just check something here. He doesn't get Levitate, right? I don't think so. Or does he? No, he just has Heatran engine. Okay. So it's basically like Cold Drive. Alright, so honestly, we have an Assault Vest. I'm not afraid. I'm just gonna click Moonblast. And just going to go with the Trick Room play. Unless he wants to double target the Cresselia here. Alright. Actually, did I even need... Well, again, I'm just trying to pick up the KO here, but... Snap Moonblast. I could have just stuck with the ground play. Because now he can just click... Right? But I don't think he would have done that turn 1. So there's the Electro Drift. Alright, into the Cresselia. Doesn't even do half. Okay. Draco Meteor doesn't even do a 10th. Okay. Here is the straight up Moonblast into your Uber Restricted. Should deal a good chunk there. It actually almost kills it. Alright, your special attack drops, and here is the Trick Room. Wow. Okay, so he didn't pivot out the Cyclizar. Okay. So how about Moonblast over here and Ice Beam over here? How about that? Tell me what stops this. Alright, Moonblast. Alright, the special attacking Ursaluna with Moonblast removes the Cyclizar. Alright, and now we get Ice Beam into this. Alright, so I don't know what our opponent was thinking. I'm pretty sure this is just like his in-game team with Miraidon, right? He's just trying to have some fun. But so are we. Alright, what comes in? Something called Nom Nom Nom. Alright, there is the Garchomp that also drops the Fairy and Ice. Alright, and here is Garganacl, which we have Dragonite and Chien-Pao for. So, dude, honestly, like again, Moonblast looking pretty good here, but so does the Ice Beam move. I'm just going to click Blood Moon and oh, I can't actually. So we just click Earth Power here. That should deal a good amount of damage, and then we click Ice Beam over here, and that should remove the Garchomp here. Stone Edge. Cresselia still lives even after the crit. Earth Power comes out. Goodbye, Garganacl. Alright, and here is the Ice Beam. Alright, Garchomp, you did your best. Oh, it actually lives. Okay. Oh, but we get the freeze. So now he doesn't even get to attack. Okay. And there is the Frozen Solid thing. Oh my goodness. Our opponent just cannot catch a break here. He couldn't even touch this crest. So now we just click Moonblast here. And I'm just going to click Lunar Blessing. And that's it. Alright. And he's going to let me pick up the KO here. So that's very, very fortunate for me. There it is. Goodbye, Garchomp. Alright. Yep, and there is the Rage. You already know. Alright, finally we got a reasonable team with a Paradox Pokemon here. And it's very standard. It's got Farigiraf here with Arcanine and Chien-Pao, Rillaboom. Okay, so priority moves are a no-go here. Alright. Once again, this is like Heatran looks very good here. technically even Dragonite has some use here, right? Just because of the power. Outrage is like very strong. Okay, like I don't have to click a priority move. Like if I'm already faster, then yeah. How do I want to lead this? Because again, the Intimidate's not really gonna matter. I don't think he brings the Arcanine here. Like for what? We definitely bring Flutter Mane in the back. That's for sure. My question is, did that Rillaboom? We don't have that going for us. It is Steel. Okay. I mean, who else has the advantage there? I think we just lead these two. Like forget about the priority. It's just like relatively strong, and then we just do this, right? Let's do like we'll leave Ursaluna home this time, right? So we'll leave that pairing home, and we'll bring the other 4 this time around. I think he wants to lead the Farigiraf here, just to like somewhat offer of a counter against our Cresselia, right? But in the grand scheme of things, what is it really doing? So there's the Arcanine, there's the Farigiraf. That's what I thought he might lead, but oh, it's all shiny too. Like again, he does get the Intimidate off on the Chien-Pao, so there's that. But what is that really doing against Sacred Sword and some other move? Now I can also, again, Outrage is very, very strong, right? So it just really all depends on what this Arcanine wants to do. So I think I still want to click Sacred Sword here. And, you know, just click straight up Outrage, if anything. You know, just to get some damage. And then, like, what do I have for Farigiraf? Actually, not a whole lot. So, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to get some damage. Yeah, let's still click this. And we're still going to click... Oh, I can even click Stomping Tantrum, actually. Then I would be locked into it. Let's click Outrage. Let's do it. Alright, so there is a Terastallization coming out here. Alright, from the Farigiraf. It's probably Tera Fairy, and then it's probably going for like Dazzling Gleam. Or that's probably also really good against Outrage, so that's actually a very, very risky move here. So Sacred Sword it into the Arcanine is going to be a move here. And there's the Rock Slide into... Oh, it actually just KOs the Dragonite. Okay. There is the Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Yeah, his Arcanine was faster. Oh. Alright. Sure. Okay. So, we'll go into Heatran here. And because he already Tera Fairy, that's good news for me in a way. He can click Trick Room, but is that really good for him? Alright, so Photosynthesis, we're getting a special attack boost here. Terra Blast, Terra Grass is not going to be good here. I think I still want to click Sub here, just because. And then just clicking Shadow Ball in this sense here, just to get the Arcanine off the board here, is what I'm going to need. Should be able to pick up here. So we get rid of the Arcanine, so that's good. And because we have some speed here, right, we're going to safely get up the sub. Alright, and they're imprisoned. Okay. So probably Dazzling Gleam, I would imagine. Like Trick Room Imprisoned, Dazzling Gleam, right? But we still have Moonblast, so that was basically a free sub for my Heatran. Oh, Chien-Pao, that's not what you want to bring. Okay. So this is a safe Heat Wave, like he has to click it. And again, you know, we should live Sucker Punch range. That's my pick here. Do you live Sucker? You have some bulk, not a whole lot. Okay, I think we have to just simply protect here. Right, he might break my sub here with the Sacred Sword, but like, that means you just die to Flutter. I don't think you can afford that. I think you always have to pin the Flutter Mane slot here, in my opinion, but we'll see. Alright, So we did get the Force Tera Fairy out of the Farigiraf here. Let's see if he goes for the Sucker Punch here or some ice move. Yeah, he did go for it into the Flutter Mane there. So that's good news for me. And we just need to connect on this Heat-Wave, which we do. So this will get the Chien-Pao down to Sash, which is great news for me. And I don't even think Dazzling Gleam gets it out of range here. And we do get the burn, so that's good. In essence. Right? And there's a Psychic going into the Flutter Mane slot. Oh my goodness. So he really wanted the double there. Alright. So we get a little bit of recovery from Heatran here. And there's the burn chip. So here's what we're going to have to do. I think we still click Heat Wave, in all honesty. And what's our Tera here? It's Tera Fairy. Yeah, I think we still click it over here. You know, just because of the damage. And we can resist the Sucker Punch play. And just missing Heat Wave is just so costly, right? I think it's enough to pick up the Farigiraf. I'm going to say it is. So let's change our targeting here. Let's just go Tera Blast, because he could even protect the Chien-Pao in this case. And I still want to click Moonblast in this sense over on this slot. Let's see if he does do it. Because even if the Chien-Pao outspeeds me, I outspeed the Farigiraf. So that means he'll only get one attack off this turn. Potentially, right? Potentially. Let's see if he protects here. He goes for the Sucker, but that doesn't do as much as one would think, right? So here is the Moonblast. And again, this is good targeting, right? So we go into the Farigiraf there, which we do KO, so no attack there. And because of that, you know, our Heatran gets to pick up this KO into the Chien-Pao here. Alright, because we go next, right? VGC fundamentals and mechanics. Now it's a 2-on-1. Right, and our Heatran still has not had its substitute broken. Right, and it's just sitting here, you know, with leftovers recovery over time. So that's also really good for us. Alright, so now what does he want to do? So, you know, he had a good turn 1, right, but we had a much better one. So there's the Flutter Mane 2. Alright, so again, we're gonna just click Heat Wave here, and just to play it safe, we'll click Protect this turn, just in case he protects. Alright, Protect on our Flutter. Let's see if he does correct targeting here. Shadow Ball into our Flutter Mane, right? So there's, again, good play there. Now, this gives us a little bit of flexibility just in case we do miss the Heat Wave, but we don't. We do connect, so single target Heat Wave, that's very good damage. And now we're in the driver's seat here. Because now I don't think he can even KO this Flutter Mane. So Heat Wave yet again, and we'll just click Shadow Ball here. And that should be all she wrote here. Battle should be cancelled. Yes! Alright. After a interesting turn 1, we pretty much won every single turn from then on out. I was wondering if I was gonna ever run into it. So we got the Ogre Pawn. Is that the final? I don't even know. But basically, you got Torkoal. Oh, you got Lilligant, Torkoal, Tornadus, Arcanine, Zarude. All right, there's our restricted, and we got the Ogre Pawn. Oh my goodness. All right. Lillicole is not what I wanted to see. Not by any means. For sure. I think if he does that, I think I have to bring Flutter Mane as a lead then. Right? Like, that just loses to this. The Heatran. And then Intimidate doesn't do anything there. Flutter Mane gets a nice little boost there. If he does. Or I can save the Flutter in the bag. What if I just do Heatran? Alright, what does that get him? If he does do that. We'll do Cress, then we'll do Ursaluna in the bag, and then we'll bring in the Flutter Mane. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do against Zarude, but I know Heatran does well against Lillicole. Especially if we go Terra Grass there. So we'll see how this ends up for us. Alright, what are we going here? Ogerpon and Tornadus. Oh, this is Sunny Day shenanigans, right? 100%. This is Sunny Day for sure. It's Mold Breaker. Okay. Question is, do you kill this Cresselia here? I think we still go for the Heat Wave play either way. Like, wait, what is this? This is a Fire Grass type. Okay. Fire Grass. I mean, in all honesty, I'm still clicking Heat Wave here. I might get a burn, you never know. And then, oh, I do have Ice Beam. That's also good. But again, I'm still going to try and click the Trick Room play. And we'll see if he taunts the Cresselia here. Alright, we are seeing another turn 1 Terastallization. Question is, into what? Is it a water type? Okay, alright. It's actually just the thing over there. His ability. Alright. Alright, Embody Aspect. Cool. And there's the attack boost. Spiky Shield. Okay. He's protecting there. Is there a taunt? Alright, well, we do have the Mental Herb. That's good for me in a way. Okay, and here is the Trick Room. So, that's good. Alright, I would love to get the Heatran. I'm sorry, the Tornadus with this Heat Wave. So, we do get it. That's great damage. And we do get a burn. Even better. And here is the Trick Room. Okay, perfect. Alright, now I think I just keep clicking Heat Wave again, right? I can even just, just Ice Beam that Tornadus, but in the grand scheme of things, again, Heat Wave over here. I don't know what else that thing is supposed to do, but, Ice Beam on this slot looks pretty okay here. All depends on how he wants to do this. He could go Sunny Day, but then he's just boosting my Heatran, right? I'm just curious as to what attacks this thing is going to be using. Swaps out the Tornadus, so what's going to take the Ice Beam and the Heat Wave is my question. Alright. It is the Torkoal. Alright, so we're going to get a boosted Heat Wave. This will resist the Ice Beam. Alright, so Heat Wave comes out. Decent damage. Alright, and Ice Beam. Blood Level Freeze. I don't think I'm going to be able to because he got the Sun out, so... Alright, Knock Off. Oh, yeah, he does get that. Well, I have no item to remove, so... Anyway, what's stopping me from clicking Substitute here? Getting a sub here, and then still, again, clicking Lunar Blessing, just in case. Oh! He goes first. I forgot. Oh, we do live. That's good. Alright. We can't click sub, though. Alright, that's important. Okay. I didn't know he got Earth Power. I did not look at his move pool or stats at all. Well, I do know his stats. I didn't look at his move pool. Alright, and he goes for the... Here. Oh yeah, the Torkoal went first. Alright, there's the Cress. Okay. Interesting. Alright, that's right, it was the Torkoal that clicked it. I thought it was the other thing. I could have gone free Heat Wave Pressure. Alright, but we do have this thing now, so let's take advantage of it. Alright, here is the Ursaluna. Okay. We will click Protect, of course. And how does he want to do this? I think he protects here with the Spiky Shield. Let's get rid of the Torkoal here. So Protect Heatran. Alright. Looks like he didn't. Oh, he did. Alright, perfect. We called this one correct. The Torkoal will go first, of course. So but he went into the Heatran slot, so that's good news for me. Okay. And that means we get a free Earth Power into this slot, which should be able to KO. And it does. Alright. So, not bad. We still have 2 turns of TR. I think just 1. And he just used Spiky Shield, so we can ideally pick up a KO. And click Heat Wave or something. Alright. So we know he has Tornadus in the back. We know that's a thing. And he kept it alive, but he did burn it. It is burned. Alright, what is this? Yep, it is the Tornadus. So, honestly, this is still a Heat Wave every day of the week, and this is still Earth Power on this slot. It should be able to KO, I want to say. And he just clicked that other play. He got the double spiky shield. Oh, that's not good. Okay. That's very bad. Okay. We know what happens next turn. Alright. But Heat Wave looking good here. Alright, as long as we connect it. Oh no! Okay, he missed something. Alright. That's very bad. Hurt the Heatran. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know what attacks that thing gets. Alright, Dimensions Return. So Flutter Mane is gonna have the edge here, but again, all that pressure is all on that thing. Alright. I don't think he has any. He does have a grass move. I think we have to Tera here. Just do this. Yeah, unless he switches here. A grass move would not be great to take, right? So, this is the way to go. And, you know, if he clicks Tailwind, doesn't matter, he's already faster. I can't imagine him doing that. This might be just a double up with Bleak Wind and some attack here. So there's the Bleak Wind. Alright, I would love a miss. Can he miss? He does connect. Alright, that did some damage, but we have an Assault Vest. That's good. Okay, speed falls, but he was already faster. It's the Ivy Cudgel. Okay. And it does kill. That's unfortunate. Alright, so he targeted correctly. Probably anticipating the Protect on the Heatran. Ah, man. I just didn't really want to miss that move. The Heat Wave would have been good to pick up into the Tornadus there. The burn damage is taking its toll. Here's the Flutter. Okay. So how do I do this? Yeah, that was just a wasted Tera then. Why did I need to do it? I think what I want to do now is just click Heat Wave over here. He'll probably... I think this is what we do. Alright. This is just in case. If he wants to protect that thing. Alright, there's the Tailwind. You know he went for the Flutter Mane 100%, right? Yep. Alright, so Heatran should be able to pick up this KO, which is good. But what do we do next turn? Alright, we double connect. Alright. Not that the Tera would have helped us anyway, for the Flutter. Because, you know, that thing is just gonna run through it, but I just need this sun to go away. And I think it will. Alright, there's the Zarude. That's not what I wanted to see. God, what? How many turns of that sun did he... Oh my goodness, yeah. 8 turns of that. Torkoal had the extended sun. Unfortunate here. Do I protect Heatran here? Or do I just be aggressive? I think the dark move is important. I think we're just gonna attack here. And just click Dazzling Gleam on the Zarude. He did click that move. Honestly, I'm still gonna click Dazzling Gleam. I'm still gonna do it. Alright, here's the Ivy Cudgel. Alright, where's he going with this? Alright, into the Flutter, which does go down, of course. I could have double protected there. And this thing is gonna click Swords Dance! Oh my god, if I pick up the KO here, I think we just win. Why would you do this? Alright, we do connect on the Heat Wave. Nice, okay. The problem is, what move does that Zarude get? I don't know. If I got the double protected, that would have been huge. Alright, so what I want to do is just protect yet again, you know, just in case. Because I don't need the sun at this point. I just want a little bit more health just in case he wants to do something. Now he can catch me with another Swords Dance, but I don't know if he actually does that. Oh, he's going for Crunch? Alright, he might have it. He might. Alright, the Sunlight fades, of course. But, what is this? Oh, he also has leftovers. Alright, let's see. Let's just click Heat Wave and hope we survive. Come on, Heatran. We live. And we connect on the Heat Wave. Nice. We have beaten Ogerpon and a Restricted in this final game. Whew. Alright. Yeah, mismanaged that Ursaluna in the final game, but, you know, we still were able to pull this one out. Alright, folks, and there it is. And once again, thanks, Kevin from Pokesports, for making this early rental. And, you know, it's just relatively easy to make. You slap on 5 Strong Mons, and then you slap on the Ursaluna that you want to be able to use. Obviously, you can't use it yet in Rank Ladder, but, you know, if you wanted to just try it out and test it out a little bit in some casuals, here it is. This is a pretty good one. I have some other ideas in terms of, like, trying to make you know, an Ursaluna Blood Moon kind of team. And if you want to pick my brain and see what kind of ideas I have for it, and just need some help in building your own squads, make sure you sign up for that tier 3 sub on the channel. Again, you can click it in the video description or in the comment section. There is a pinned comment where it has a link to join the channel with that tier 3 sub. Some of you have already done so because you're trying to play in some Regulation E regionals, or, you know, you just wanted to get the leg up on the rank ladder before it goes live. You know, make sure you book quickly, because I would imagine I'm going to be getting quite busy with some of these team building sessions. So anyway, here's an early one. Thank you again, Kevin from Pokesports. Like we said, we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.